Hey guys, welcome to Kisses Artworks. For this artwork, give me a moment. I'll be drawing a glass and shadow still life. The image shows a black, white, and white still life arrangement featuring two glass bottles, an empty glass jar, and a metal spoon with a white handle. One bottle is short and rounded with a label reading Charles Edwards required, while the other is tall with a textured surface and a decorative label that appears to say Los Montes Valencia. The objects are arranged on a draped dark fabric with a textured block plate behind them, creating a classic still life composition. The background is a plain indoor wall with visible electrical conduits. Mela, in classic still life titles, there are studying glass and texture and bodies and reflections. Wait. Still life with liquid and spoon and arrangement in black and glass. In more artistic poetic titles, I can say echoes in glass and the quiet among bottles, whispers of wood and wine, and the weight of silence. In dramatic titles, I can say shadowed vessels, remnants of the evening, nightfall over glass, and the last pure. In modern minimal titles, I can say glassworks number 1, monochrome assemblage, objects in contrast, and composition in black and white. In vintage classical art style, I can say quiet tabletop study. What is before the log? Monochrome still life with vessels, the artistic arrangement, composition of wood, glass and shadow, and dark mysterious wood. I can say the gathering of shadows, glass in the gloom, silent night on the table, what remains after midnight, and the hidden cellar. In elegant poetic mood, I can say where light meets silence, reflections of an unspoken moment, the gentle weight of stillness, vessels of memory, and the whispering glass. In modern minimalist titles, I can say curated objects number 4, monochrome table setup, black cloth still life, texture in contrast, and object bottle jar spoon. And in creative storytelling titles, I can say after the toast, the forgotten picnic, left on the workbench, echoes of last night's feast, and the unfinished arrangement. In classic still life titles, I can say studying glass and texture, and bottles and reflections. In mysterious dark titles, I can say the gathering of shadows and glass in the gloom. In poetic elegant titles, I can say where light meets silence and reflection of an unspoken moment. In vintage classical art style, I can say quiet tabletop study and what is before the log. In modern minimalist titles, I can say curated objects 4 and monochrome table setup. In creative storytelling titles, I can say after the toast and the forgotten picnic. In scientific analytic titles, I can say study of reflective surfaces and comparative examination of glass forms. In music inspired titles, I can say Nocturne in glass and shadow, and sonata for bottles and spoon. In whimsical humorous titles, I can say the bottle brigade and the spoon bakes a brick. So let me talk about Van Gogh inspired, like still life under a silent star, full of shadows and bottles, glass beneath. Titles are inspired by famous artists like Van Gogh, Picasso, Cézanne, Rembrandt, and Caravaggio. Titles are based on emotions like nostalgic, hopeful, melancholic, sad, energetic, dramatic. And titles in different languages like French, Italian, Spanish, and Japanese. So thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to subscribe to our channel, just let me know if you need anything. Bye!